Oh, yes, baby. Ah, dear. It's just a grey, sunny afternoon. Waiting for people to slip in the room. Oh, yes. Hello, 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 people. My people are in the room. Get down. That's not how you do it, is it? Get down. Hello from a kid's perspective. Lewis Thompson, Charlie, Tony Stark. Oh, yes. Aren't you dead? Oh, that's ruined it for some people, isn't it? Just want to test first. Give me a thumbs up if the sound is all right. Hello, Ronan. Hulk 9768. It's Aaron. It is, apparently. Oh, yes, got some thumbs up. Oh, fantastic. Hello, Luis. Louis or Lewis? How do you pronounce it? Andy, hello. Simon, hello. Jesse. Is the straight in with the questions, no dallying about. Is the 5 for £30 still on? I don't know, actually, because they changed all their structure, didn't they? They're all like 2 for 13 now. I haven't actually had a look, to be perfectly honest. I will have a look on Monday, though. Oh, yes. Bink bonk. No, there's no giveaways tonight. I'll be doing the giveaways at the end of the months, but the chats in between, there'll be no giveaways. But I hope you stay around for 2 hours. Yes, I decided 2 chats a month. One in the middle of the month, one at the end of the month. The Sis, hello. Oh, I've got a message that's held for review. Aren't you lucky? Are you enjoying your 50 Shades of Shit? It's on the shelf. I keep looking at it. Oh, good afternoon, Piss Take Central. Yes, that's a lot in my life, actually. Good evening, T. Suzanne Davis. It's only a matter of time, Luke. It's only a matter of time. But we'll know when he hits the room, if he does. Hello, Simon. The Epic Boss 633. Hello. What? I look through your like videos. Do you watch Cinema Sick? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. But yeah, I was actually starting to watch one of his new ones about half an hour ago. But I had to put it on hold because I remembered that I'm supposed to be doing a live chat. Oh dear. But I'll watch the rest of it later on. But yeah, I love his ones. I love them. I don't know if anybody's noticed, I've had a bit of a thingy around behind me. It looks a bit neater. So as you see up here with my little finger, we have the Galaxy Quest DVD. And over here, we have the other DVD case frame that I picked up from eBay. And it's got my True Lies in it. So they are, Mr. Cameron. If you bother to come on my stream, Blu-ray, you bastard, or 4K. And down here we have a lovely little light up box, which I'll be using from now on. It is lit up, but it don't show it very well. So maybe when it's a little bit darker, it'll glow a bit more. And this was a present from Lulu and Claire. So whenever it's going to be like Blu-ray hauls, it'll say the word in whatever. Or maybe I'll just piss about like 40 Towers and just stick some random weird shit on it. Okie dokie, where are we? Oh yes, Ernie Hayes, hello there. I'm off for a shower. You've only just got in the room. What's happened to your John Carpenter section? As a huge fan, I'd like to hear your opinions. Yes, I am going to continue. I know I keep saying I'm going to continue, but I definitely, just like I say that I'm going to do the 50 Shades of Destruction, It is going to happen, don't worry. I haven't forgotten about it. I've added an extra couple of ones in with the John Carpenter one as well, including the Elvis movie. So I'll be reviewing that one as well. But hopefully it won't be as late as Halloween when I start doing them again. But I'm going to get them in. Don't worry. Richard. Hello, Richard. Still haven't seen Endgame. What? But I heard that spoiler anyway. Oh, bollocks. I think Endgame is now on limited run, isn't it? I think it's like maybe 1 or 2 performances a day in most cinemas. But I think it's going to be on Blu-ray in 4K in about August or September. So yeah, I don't think you've got too long to wait. Yusere Ali, hello. Green Book and Instant Family are out tomorrow, as well as How to Train Your Dragon. I'm not sure about Instant Family. I might wait for that one to drop down on price. Green Book looks good. I don't know if it's going to be a day one pickup though. Depending on what's in the HMV bins down at Westwood Cross. I might pick a few up there now if they're different titles. Hello, Jesse. Can't wait to see the dump bins HMV. Wish I could get them to myself. Yeah, talking of names, I don't know why I started calling it HMV dump bins. I don't know if that name's going to stick. Someone suggested the HMV blue bin. I know it's not blue, and it doesn't really hold everything Blu-ray, but what do you reckon? What do you reckon we should call them? Do you think dump bins is all right, or should we just give them a different name? Yeah, I thought the Rambo Last Blood trailer was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. James Andrew Bergenstein or Bergenstein. Shabbat Shalom. That sounds a bit like that. You've had your lump. Zach Movie Collection 1999 Melton. Blimey, that's a long name. What's up? What are your favourite movies from 1990? Oh, god damn it. I don't know. Remind me what came out in 1990. Lunter's Page, hello. Still desperate for that special version of Argo. Yeah, I know, I haven't seen it again. I keep looking, but they keep having the standard version. Oh, Tony says Poundland are getting new stock tomorrow. I hope so, because it's pretty crap again, isn't it, at the moment? It's like that a couple of months ago when we were getting bugger all. Are you brain instant family tomorrow? What's that supposed to mean? I think he means buying. I don't know yet. Dave, that's it. Cinema Sickness is Dave. Although he said he's had a bit of a problem going into his usual places, you know, his the charity store, whatever you call it. He keeps getting thinged for copyright because, of course, you've got music playing in the background, so he might have to go back to voiceovers, like I do with HMV. Pardon me. Do you happen to have seen Fighting With My Family? I haven't seen that, no. That's the wrestling one, isn't it? Escape Room. Oh, there's an interesting one. Double C MMJ. I'm not sure. I might have to watch the trailer for that one. The Epic Bros 633. Can I have the Blu-rays you don't want from the Poundland bin video? I'd like to give them out, but it costs too much to ship. But it's already been agreed upon that they're going to some charity shops. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. The frames do look good, don't they? I might change them out every live stream, put new DVDs in. Not that I've got that many DVDs to actually put in them. And Anonymous Time Lord is here. Bought his TARDIS. James Andrew Bergenstein's actually typed something, but I don't know what it says, mate. Deborah Marks, hello. Would you recommend 4K? Is there much difference from a 4K upscaler? Yeah, because with 4K, it's all to do with like the HDR, isn't it? And the Dolby Vision, and it's better colours, deeper blacks, and so it's not all about more resolution. It's the actual HDR is where it really comes in. This is Paul. Are you filming this live chat on the iPhone X? The picture quality is bloody good. God, I hope that didn't blow the speaker. No, it's not. It's, well, yeah, in a way it is. It's the iPhone XS Max, and I haven't actually got the ring light up here on full blast. I've just got it dimmed. But yes, it does come out with really good quality. I don't know if you can live stream in 4K, can you, on YouTube? That'd be good. Well, no, because you see all the shit on my face and all my pores and all my wrinkles and all my hairs. Ew. Are you going to be picking up How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World? Probably the 3D Blu-ray. Seeing as though I've got the 3D one from the second film. Still looking for the first film, though. Carl Reese, hello. True Lies is one of the most well-known of films, still not put on Blu-ray. Quite inexplicable, really. Why hasn't it been to date? I think it's an anniversary date this year. I'm pretty sure it's something like 25 years. But apparently James Cameron has been working on it, or his posse has been working on it, alongside Avatar, The Abyss. So really, I hope that we do get it sooner rather than later. HMV doing the Arrow Blu-rays. Yep, buy one, get one free. I did have a good old look through there yesterday in HMV. Really, the only one that kind of like interested me was Waterworld, but I've already bought it. But, or maybe Candyman. Because I do remember Candyman. I did like Candyman, but I'm not really that hot on Arrow releases. Baz Luhrmann is getting close to picking an Elvis for the Elvis Presley biopic because he's putting on his Twitter a question mark over an Elvis cardboard stand. Oh, that's pretty good. Philip Hadley, hello there. Oh, I better have a chomp on my cappuccino before it gets cold. Oh, bloody hell, that's hot. Okay, I've got cappuccino. Put this down. I've also got, for my munchies, I don't know if you can see, which I'll get to them eventually, I've got some little stars, some little chucky stars in some milk, breakfast cereal, and this is the Kellogg's ones that I had left over from Christmas. So we've got the old Stormtrooper on one side, and we've got the lovely Rey on the other side. I've also got another box of these with BB-8 and Kylo, which I'm just starting. And I had a look on the top here, and it says best before the 10th of March 2019. So we're 3 months out of date. They still taste all right, though, and they still smell all right. So I think we're doing all right for the time being. What are we doing? E.T. Fan 1. Yes, I have seen South Park. I love South Park. I'm not as much as a hardcore fan as I used to be. You know, I would watch every episode, but now I kind of like catch it when it's on. Alan Juliet, hello there. Daniel Wernham, hello. Seeing as Dark Phoenix is gonna be the last X-Men movie by Fox, what actors would you like to see play the X-Men in the MCU? Oh God, see, that's gonna be really weird, isn't it? Because we know so much about the X-Men and we know so well the characters. I mean, for starters, Wolverine, they were talking about casting Charlie Hunnam, you know, Jax from Sons of Anarchy, to play Wolverine. I don't know, because we're familiar with these characters so much. I'm going to see Dark Phoenix on Wednesday with Lulu. We're trying to rope in Claire as well, so it'll be another cinema trip. But I don't know. I don't know who could play what, because we're so familiar with and used to, these ones that we've been watching for years. I went into HMV on Saturday and couldn't see a dump bin anywhere. I really hope my local one gets one soon, as Jurassic World 2 on Blu-ray 3D for under a fiver is a bargain, even though it's shit. You feel strongly about it then? Yeah, $4.99 is not bad. And I was thinking, I couldn't remember if I actually had the 3D. And apparently I haven't. I've got the 4K, I picked the 4K up. So I might just have to grab that for the 3D tomorrow for £4.99. I prefer the first half of the film, up to when they leave the island. The whole thing around the house and the auction is a bit weird. It's all right, but it's a bit weird, and I like dinosaurs on an island, not an auction in a house kind of thing. But I suppose they had to do a little bit different. But I mean, they're going ahead with Jurassic World 3, which I think is out in 2 years. I think it is. I don't know what they're going to do. Either they're going to militarize them. Probably the dinosaurs will be talking. That's how far advanced they've got, controlling the velociraptors, and now the dinosaurs are talking to humans. All right, love, what are you doing today then? Having a cup of tea? But at the end of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, they went to Vegas after the end credits. So I hope it kind of like picks up there, because I'd like to see a T-Rex and some pterodactyls causing havoc in Las Vegas. Maybe the pterodactyls could be picking people off the big shot. Yeah. Mark's autograph collection. Hello. I haven't seen Iron Sky, the coming race yet. Hello, Jim Piccone or Piccone. I saw Papillon last night, talking of Charlie Hunnam and Rami Malek. Pretty good film. I saw it on the Apple 4K TV, so it was in high definition because we've only got a DVD over here. But yeah, I rented it for I think it was 99p I rented it for, so I thought, yeah, I'll check it out. I don't think it's one that I'm going to buy, but even on DVD, but I got to see it for 99p. But it's quite a good film. I can't say if it's anything like the original. My dad says that the original was way better, but maybe I haven't seen the whole of the original. Probably bits and pieces. Chicken Ninja 55, hello. I would rather have dark fruits than a wife. I would rather have dark fruits than a wife. Oh, I'd rather have dark fruits than... What? Oh, hello, Sector Alpha Zero. Welcome to the live chat. Yes, everybody that's just all of a sudden got a notification. It was a bit of a random one. I didn't know whether or not I was going to do it, because I was still deciding to do them just once a month. So now I thought, sod it, let's do 2 a month. And it was kind of like not a last minute thing, because I thought about it this morning, but just stick it in your diaries. You know for certain now that every second Sunday will be a live stream. But I'll try to put a bit more notice on YouTube and Facebook. So the next live stream will be 2 weeks from today, basically, because the Sundays I'm off. the corresponding Sundays I'll be working. Oh, hello, David Austin. Just on my way back from work. Have you seen the trailer for Midsummer? Same director as Hereditary. Midsummer is nothing to do with the TV show, is it? Probably not. The HMV bargain bucket. Oh, I don't know, it sounds more like KFC, doesn't it? What's your next cinema trip going to be? Mine will be for MIB 4. Yeah, mine's going to be for Dark Phoenix on Wednesday. From a kid's perspective, has a video idea for you. Each month, do a video where you list all the films you are going to see in the cinema to stop people asking you all the time about, are you watching all sorts of films? Have you seen this? Have you seen that? Oh, yes, hello, Brian. I want to see Life of Pets 2. Yeah, it does look funny. I love the first one. Oh, from a kid's perspective, gave the stream its first like. Yeah, give it a like. Oh, hello. I just had a little green thing come up here. What's that? Oh, it's a super chat. Yeah, super chat's engaged. If anybody wants to contribute to the HMV bargain bin. Hello to Exodus from the Matrix with 2 liter J. 2 liter J. I'm gonna say that again. 2 liter J. An Exodus from the Matrix with 2 liter J. That's an interesting name. Has donated $5. Thank you very much. It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. Okay. Okay, interesting. But thank you very much. Much appreciated. Where are we? Okie dokie. Hello, Johnny, Alabama. Sweet home, Alabama. Mal Walsh. Which do you prefer, 4K or 3D as a format? That is a good question. That's a tricky question because I love them both. I don't know about equally. 4K, yes, I absolutely love. I do pick up the occasional 4K Blu-ray if the price is right, and if the cover looks good and the reviews are good for it. But I also watch a lot of 4K on my Apple iTunes, on the Apple 4K TV and on Netflix. And so, yes, I love the quality of 4K and with the HDR and everything. 3D I also absolutely love. If there's a movie that's released and it comes out in 3D, then I will probably pick it up if it's one that I've seen in the cinema. I'm definitely picking up Captain Marvel 3D rather than the 4K. I just love the cover design of the red sleeve, the Disney red sleeve. So yes, if it's a film that I've enjoyed and is in 3D, I'll pick it up. Next month, we've got the best of both worlds. Alita Battle Angel, which I never did see the end of because the projector bollocked up in my cinema, is being released in 4K and 3D and a Blu-ray on the same package. Yeah, don't have to go out and buy one of each. Fantastic. It is going to be $24.99, I think it is, or $24.95. But for 4K and 3D, I am willing to pay that. I did look at the Steelbook. I didn't really like the design of the Steelbook, but I loved the standard Blu-ray, the standard 4K cover with all the characters on it. It's a beautiful cover. So that's probably the one that I'm going to pick up. But yeah, 4K and 3D, I love them side by side. So yeah. How do you change your dragon? 3D Amazon is only $14.99. Secret Life of Pets 2 3D, which is out of the cinema now. Well, it's still in my cinema, so I'm hoping to go and see it. Is also the 14 quid. That's good, bringing the price down. But I thought How to Train Your Dragon 3D might have been like $19.99, so that's good if it's $14.99. Once again, reminder to get shut in for Poundland bin this week or tomorrow. It keeps reminding me every time, and every time I go into Poundland, it's not even on my head, to think about looking for it. So, oh my God, I'm going to have to write something down or something. Oh, dear me. Shut in. Right. If I remember, shut in Poundland. I don't want to be shut in Poundland, but let's see how it goes tomorrow. ET Fan 1, what are your thoughts about a fifth Indiana Jones movie, and do you own VHS? I'm excited for a fifth Indiana Jones film. I think it's going to be a good one. I don't think George Lucas is involved though, is he? I think it's just Spielberg and Harrison Ford. Um, Harrison Ford's going to be about 79 maybe, 78 or 79 when it's out. 20, is it next year? No, they start filming next year, so it's out in 2022, I believe. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be doing backflips, so there'll be a lot of extra stunt work. Johnny Alabama says, what would you prefer, Steelbooks or regular Blu-rays? If you'd asked me this a couple of years ago, I would have said Steelbook. If it's out on Steelbook, I'll have it. Sod the Blu-ray. But I've kind of reversed my thinking now. Basically, I have got a ton of Steelbooks. I mean, I counted them. I've still got 400 Steelbooks, even though I've sold a lot of them. And they're just sitting there, not getting looked at, gathering dust, and I'll pick them out maybe one every 2 years. It's a waste. So I'm not that bothered about Steelbooks now. I think it was a funny phase I was going through. I had a hard on for steel. But yeah, and recently I've been wowed by the sleeve designs for 4K and 3D. So it's really about that, and cheaper as well. Zavvi, I mean, Zavvi are killing it with Steelbooks, you know, whatever it is, they'll release it. But they tend to be charging for like 29 quid for the 3D and 35 quid for a 4K Steelbook, which is insane. I know I've spent some money on Blue Fans, but 35 quid a time for a 4K Steelbook is too much. The one exception that I might actually go for, though, is the new Ant-Man and the Wasp Zavvi Steelbook. That looks bloody gorgeous, and I might actually shell out for that one. I'll probably shell out for the 3D rather than the 4K, but yes, that does look really good, that one. Lewis has got a summer movie schedule booked with Toy Story 4 in 2 to 3 weeks, The Lion King in July, Spider-Man Far From Home in July, and the Muppet movie returning to cinemas after 40 years. Carl Reese, I just got the Criterion Collection release of Dazed and Confused delivered from Amazon, which is officially out tomorrow. Brilliant release of one of my favourite of the 90s. Nice. Oh, thank you, David. Yes, it does look a little bit better back here now, doesn't it? With the sign and the DVD frames. The only thing that's missing is something behind my head. But I usually put my cushion there and rest my head on my cushion. So that just, this is what's annoying me, this cable that goes, it all goes up to the projector and all that. And there's no way of really removing it or putting it over the top, because it's all about how much space I've got and how much cable I've got. But yeah, the cushion does block it up for a certain amount of time. In fact, let's see if we can do that now. I've got my extra cushion right here. Oh, good bloody hell, can't see anything. And now he's going to knock everything off. Don't knock everything off. Ah, that's better. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Oh dear, what's going on? Right, where are we? I don't know if you can book your tickets for Lion King. I would have thought if it's out in April. April? April? I would have thought if it's out in July, you probably can. Ever since HMV came out of administration, some of the prices have been much cheaper, especially in the bins, the bargain bin, the Blu-ray bin, the dump bin, whatever we're going to call it. But yeah, a lot of the like two for £13 as well. So they are doing much better with the prices. And I'll tell you what I've noticed in my local down at Westwood Cross, there's a lot more vinyl in there now. So I think they're trying to like phase out maybe the pops. Those pops take up a lot of room down one side of the wall, and t-shirts. I plan on seeing Dark Phoenix on Wednesday. Snap. On my day off. So many who leaves the theatre have been saying they did not like it. Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's one of the worst, or one of the ones they enjoyed the less. But apparently it buggers up with the time, because Magneto, played by, Fassbender, he was born in the 30s, wasn't he? Because he was in the Nazi concentration camp in World War II. And the way the time works out is that in Dark Phoenix, which I believe is set in the 90s, he's about 69 or something, but he still looks like 35 to 40. But then on the timeline, 8 years from Dark Phoenix, he should look like Ian McKellen. I don't get it either. A lot of people have picked that. I think that's how it goes, but a lot of people have picked that. There's a lot of inconsistencies. Oh, football, hello. Alien or Predator? Alien v Predator? I think I love Predator, but I think deep down I'm an Alien fan. Right back to the original and Aliens. I actually like Alien 3 as well. Hello, Henry. My favourite movie of all time is The Empire Strikes Back. I saw something about Toy Story 4 today, that it's a classic. They were saying it's classic, it's emotional, and a tearjerker as well. But I did also hear that Pixar are now moving away from sequels as well, that they're moving back onto original content. Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm really excited about that one. Really looking forward to that one. Hello, James Hubble. It wasn't really announced, mate. I did put a message on Facebook, but other than that, I thought, bugger it, let's do a live stream. Favourite Arnie film? Well, I love True Lies, but I think my favourite Arnie film is Terminator 2. Yeah. You have never watched The Silence of the Lamb? Oh, I have, yes. Not for a long time, though. I've also seen Hannibal and Red Dragon, but I haven't seen the Hannibal TV series. Donatron 3000, thank you very much. Opinions on Django Unchained? Yeah, I really do like it. I think it's one of Tarantino's best films. The Cuckerberg. It sounds like something David Attenborough would say, isn't it? And here, in Pauly's back garden, we can see the blooming Cuckerberg. I've just been in Poundland and grabbed a handful of what? Blu-rays. Blu-rays? Look like they had a little bit of a delivery. Fantastic, that's what we like to hear. New Blu-rays. Hopefully Westwood Cross will have some tomorrow. Zarouge. Popped into CEX every day over the last week. There has been a guy who has been there every day. Sticks of boo, looking at the 50p DVDs. HMV bargain bin. The HMV bargain bin. Sounds better, doesn't it? It sounds better. Hello, Movie Mad. Hello, matey. Although I love thick Jewish hair, I'm really digging Grace Randolph's new hair. It's awesome. Also, happy birthday to my favourite Natalie Portman. So pure. Love her so much. Forgive my ignorance, but who's Grace Randolph? I don't know that name. I think we'll show that, Mark. My Poundland has been shite for Blu-rays recently. Only one I've recently... It's a Jack D live stand-up. That's like turning into the new sodding 50 Shades of Shit, isn't it? Bloody Jack D and Mrs. Brown Boys. You can't get away from Mrs. Brown Boys Blu-rays in Poundland. Will you be buying Dumbo on 3D, even if you didn't like the 3D? Yes, because I think the 3D will work a lot better in the home. I've found that numerous occasions that the 3D setup in here works much better than in the cinema. So yes, I will be buying the 3D. Looks great as well with the red slip as well. Dr. 909, hello. Thoughts on the most recent Ant-Man and the Wasp lenticular steelbook? Yes, I really like it. I like it. I might go for that one. Yeah, I forgot it was lenticular. That's even better. Hello, Shepherd. How different is the new 3D from the old Analyph 3D of the red and blue glasses? That's like saying how different is 4K from VHS. Way different. Way different. Alita Battle Angel. Yeah, that is a good pricing for the 4K and the 3D. Definitely. Oh. Hello, Ben from Colchester. I'm pretty good, thank you very much. Jamie, oh Jamie. I was about to start watching your 35-minute long out and about shopping that you did. Was it yesterday, I think, or the day before? And then I also realised that I can't go live, so I haven't seen that. But I saw Katie's, very insightful, lots of Disney stuff. So yes, head over to Jamie Powell's YouTube channel because he does Blu-ray hunting as well, and his missus does as well. So there's a nice big 35-minute out and about shopping trip. So head over there, show him some love and sub him as well. He's a great guy. They're both great people. Have I seen Monster Squad? Bloody hell. Should we put that in the list with everything else that I'm supposed to be watching? It's not enough hours in the day. I'm telling you, there's not enough hours in the day. I can't see everything. I think I might just take like 6 months off work. It's terrible. It's absolutely dreadful. So I think I just slapped Superman on his head. That was also a gift from Jamie. He sent me a little bundle last year. Yay! He's usually up here somewhere, but I've got the light box in the way. Where are we? Is collecting a hobby or an obsession? It's definitely an obsession. Definitely. The Cuckerberg goes for steals all day over standard Blu-rays. Yeah. I mean, I would have said the same years ago, but I kind of like... For me, I think it was a novelty. But if it's a good steal, if it's a good-looking steal, then I'll go for it. You know, if it sings to me, Pauly, pick me up, you bastard. Yeah, if it grabs me in like this Ant-Man and the Wasp one has, then I'll definitely go for it if it's got what I want. Ma, no, I haven't seen that yet. At my local cinema, I think the earliest screening is 4 in the afternoon, and I don't go to evening or afternoon or late afternoon performances really. So I'm hoping to try and catch that at my View down at Westwood Cross. I'm hoping there's some earlier showings. Dave Jones, hello. How long do you think until DVDs are discontinued? I don't think they're ever going to be discontinued. I think they're just going to go on until the end of the earth and even beyond the universe when the sun explodes. Blu-ray and 4K will be a thing of the past, but DVDs will still be rolling along. Hello, Blu-ray collector. Evening, Beard the Gamer. What is your favourite Stanley Kubrick film? Probably 2001. I haven't seen that many Stanley Kubrick films. I tried to watch Eyes Wide Shut once and I got so bored. Yes, the Cookerbag says people still buy VHS tapes. You only have to look at Cinema Sickness we were talking about earlier on when he goes into the charity shop. Picks up VHS. He's always joking about the Titanic, ultra rare VHS, but loads of people still buy VHS. Yeah, because DVDs are so cheap, and they're produced for the mass market, and I mean you can get chart titles sometimes for £7 in a supermarket. So people that are not audiophiles and visual files, people that are not into what we like with the best picture and the best sound, they just want the film. That's all they want. They're not even bothered with the extras, so they're just going to buy the DVD. So all the time that's happening, DVDs are going to stay there. Plus you can see, I think DVD conquers like 55% of the market, so it's way over Blu-ray. Universal Studio Films are the films getting 3D releases for £15, but they don't do a standard Blu-ray release. That's the thing. Yesterday, when I was looking at How to Train Your Dragon on Amazon, I couldn't find the standard Blu-ray. It just said Blu-ray 3D and Blu-ray. So I suppose they're just putting it all in one. So even if you just want the Blu-ray, you've got to have the Blu-ray 3D. It's probably the same price anyway. I don't know everything that I'll be picking up tomorrow, because there might be a few that I wasn't aware of, or maybe a few bargains in the old HMV bargain bin. So we'll see. Aladdin is also one that I've not seen yet. I want to see that. That's had some mixed rumours as well, or mixed reviews. It's great working at the theatre. 3 movies plus 2 guest free drinks and a popcorn for myself and guests. 50% off everything else. Sounds good. But you see the movies before everybody else, I suppose. Mark's autograph collection. Are you still thinking of doing the London Film and Comic Con? I really hope to. I'm really hoping I can. But it's all to do with work, because July is absolutely manic with work. We're so busy and so many people have already put in for holiday. And I'm now thinking we might have problem with the Kermit and Dave Lee thing that we were supposed to be doing on July the 4th, because 2 people have already booked off holiday and they booked it off months ago. And the thing about my work is that they don't allow more than 2 people off any one time. So I'm hoping I can try and wrangle it, but we might have to try and move the date. Picked up True Lies myself last week from CEX on DVD for 50p. Was annoyed to find out it was the shitty cut Universal DVD release. Oh dear. Aaron Johnson, hello. Here in the States, there have been some pretty good deals on movies released by Shout, Kino, and Mill Creek. One is, of course, the Jean-Claude Van Damme film Double Impact, which is a Mill Creek title. That's probably one of Van Damme's better films. That and Time Cop and Universal Soldier, I think, are my favourite Van Damme movies. Sarah Doffinson, hello. Have you watched The Kid Blu-ray? It came out last Monday. It's got Ethan Hawke and Chris Pratt. No. Oh, I remember seeing that one on the shelf, actually. No, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, the new Men in Black does look good, actually. I was a bit reluctant to start with. You know, we've had Men in Black. It's like Avatar, isn't it? You know, with the new Avatar movies coming out. And I'm thinking, is anybody really interested in watching the Avatar? I mean, I am personally, but is anybody really interested in the Avatar movies like nearly 10 years after the last one came out? But then I was thinking, well, Men in Black, we know Men in Black. It's Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. Is it going to work? But apparently it works side by side. So this is not a prequel or a sequel. Apparently, this timeline is exactly the same time as the previous Men in Black movies. It's just like a different branch, you know, like the international branch. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've seen a little bit more, and Frank's in it. Frank, the pug. Obviously, probably not the same pug, but he's probably long gone. Bless him. But I'm looking forward to seeing Frank. Just like I was looking forward to seeing Goose in Avengers Endgame. You bastards. I hate to ruin your dreams, but that Mary Poppins 4K will not go on any offers since Disney films don't go on the offers since they have had their separate offers. Oh yeah, you know, like the two Disneys for 15 quid or something, two Blu-rays. Do Disney's do 4K offers though? I can't remember if they actually do 4K offers. Like two 4Ks for 25. Well, I'm probably going to hold out. I'll hold out until I do see a good price. I've seen it in CEX for 12 quid, but the ones that I've seen, the slips are a bit crappy. Sephrons, hello. I'm movie mad. Yes, I do have the Arrow releases I have is Waterworld, and I think it's The Thing. I think was The Thing an Arrow release? Yeah, Last Action Hero. That gets a lot of hate from a lot of people, but I loved Last Action Hero. That was one of two films that I saw with my family when we went to Florida back in '93. It was Last Action Hero and Jurassic Park. So great memories of those two films. But that is one of the Arnie films I really do enjoy watching. Hello, Jackie Sheffran. Excuse me. I'm just going to have a spoonful of my little chocolate stars because they've probably gone all soggy now. Yeah, not that crunchy now. Never mind, eh? Don't talk with your mouth full. Do you know what? I'm going to actually move this for now because it keeps slipping. Look at that. Look at my hair. My hair is in desperate need of a cut. I think the last time I had my hair cut was just before Christmas. You lazy bastard! Manhunter is the best Lecter film. That wasn't even Anthony Hopkins, was it? Was it Brian Cox? I think it was Brian Cox, wasn't it? Not the astronomer Brian Cox. I think so. I don't think I've seen that one. Is this just a chatty live stream or one with a giveaway? It's just a chatty one. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry about picking numbers or names. You can just have a listen. The giveaway ones are going to be at the end of the months. I haven't seen the new Star Wars game trailer for Jedi Fallen Order. Not seen that. Do you watch Gavin and Stacey? No. Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new Quentin Tarantino film, the Hollywood one. That does look good. I do want to see Lion King as well, yes. Ramesh Bava, hello. Favourite Marvel hero? And if you had the chance to get a power, what would that be? If we're specifically talking Marvel and not just superhero in general. Favourite Marvel hero? I think probably Iron Man, actually. Because of all that gadgetry and you'd be able to fly. Oh God, yes. Yeah, I heard about the James Bond stunt. Stunt exploded because he buggered his ankle up, didn't he? Like the week beforehand. That's, oh God, it seems to be a bit cursed, that set. Oh God, I hope the film's gets finished. What's your best Jackie Chan film? Probably Shanghai Nights or Shanghai Noon. Because I'm not really big into Jackie Chan movies, but they're the ones that I know him from the most. Mrs. Brown's Boys is so out of date. Do you buy Blu-ray from Germany? Occasionally from Amazon, Germany, yeah. Charity shops are now rubbish, as I found the Johnny Depp Sherlock Holmes with a lenticular slip. Great fingers until I saw they wanted 12 quid in a charity shop. 12 quid? That's ridiculous. HMV need to set up their online store again. Pisses me off. They've taken it down since it was announced they were going into administration, but haven't reactivated it since their buyout. They say that they're working on it, but other sources I've heard is that they're not going to have one because the bloke that bought HMV, he owns Sunrise Records, and he doesn't want people shopping online. Apparently, I think they've got a minimum or a minimal online shop for Sunrise, but that's why the bargain bins are in Blu-rays and the vinyls and that. He wants people off their bums into stores buying things, visiting stores as an experience. I always said that if he wanted to rebrand it really well, they need little cafes at the back of HMV. Have a little cafe area where everybody can sit around drinking coffee, having some donuts or whatever, so that people can talk about music or talk about Blu-rays and things like that. Maybe have a few screens showing some, trailers and that kind of thing. Whole interactive experience. Hello, Infinity Gamer. David Andy. Oh, we are so live. This bloody thing, it's really bright in the side of my eyes, but you can't see it. But hopefully it will be later. I might have to turn that bloody light off. But I'll tell you what though, it takes 6 AA batteries. Why do you need 6 batteries to light that? You could do it on a 1 AA battery. Hello, Joshua Edie. Yeah. Wrestling and Heavy Metal Bro UK. Hello. Charity shops are hit and miss. One of my local charity shops does 4 DVDs for £1. I grabbed a shit ton yesterday. Yeah, that's pretty good. But I think with the DVDs, you really have to try. Going back, you really have to check. Going back to Cinema Sickness when he's out on looking, through the shops. He checks every single DVD and 90% of the time he throws them back because there's a scratch on them. Joshua, I've got my very first overnight shift tonight. Fantastic. Oh God, I remember doing nights. Although my nights were probably a little bit different from your nights. I would go to work, watch a bit of telly, turn the light off and go to sleep. And then wake up and go home for like 10 hours. Yep, we get paid to go to bed. How's good's that? Because we were a 24-hour operation, or still are. The night shift literally only has to answer the phone if it rings. If not, watch telly, read books, go to bed. Such a shame I got to go out to my 12-hour night shift. Oh no, are you going now? Oh. Well, you might still be there if we're still in an hour's time. If you get a chance to sneak a look on your phone. See you later anyway. Hello, James Millership. Callum. Handmaid's Tale's not one that I've actually seen. Ma and Brightburn are a little twisted. I'm looking forward to Brightburn. I don't think that opens until next month, or maybe the end of this month. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. How would you watch the MCU films, in production order or chronological order? Oh yeah, I would watch them how they were released. What's your favourite takeaway food? That's an interesting username. It's just an underscore. I like both fish and chips and Chinese, but I've never had fish and chips in a Chinese. Oh, that might be an interesting food challenge. The Blu-ray section in my Tesco's Sainsbury's is 10%, but the DVD section is 90% off the aisle. Yes, I've seen that in many shops. Top of the morning to you. Or is it bottom of the afternoon? Hello, Sean. Oh, Toby says I need to watch Boy Erased. Thoughts on Ghostbusters 3? Could be good. I won't say that we've already had Ghostbusters 3 with the female cast. I'll probably get crucified. Too late. I think Sigourney Weaver said that she wants to be in it, doesn't she? Could be good. Yeah, charity shops stopped accepting VHS. Now they want them. Make them ones. Yeah, my buddy at work had a load of VHS tapes that he had, and he took them to a charity shop, and they said they can't accept them because they can't sell them. So he ended up taking them all to the dump and just bunging them. Hello, Andrew. You can buy DVDs in petrol stations now. Yeah, you can. You can, actually. Oh, next week. Is it next week or the week after? When I do my Blu-ray hunts, I hit a shop called B&M. Bargains, and go through the toys and all that. I might be doing a little bit more as well, because we've got a second B&M store opening up in the town centre, literally 50 feet away from Poundland, so that's going to be good. Yeah, our Marks and Spencer's closed down last year, and it's been empty ever since, and B&M bought it, so they're turning it into a B&M store. So that opens in about a week or two, so I'll have to do a premiere video experience, because I don't know what it's going to look like inside. Probably the same as any other B&M, but it'll be another new store to look at. Oh yes, Captain Marvel releases in the US, doesn't it, on Tuesday? Ours is July, I think, sometime mid-July. I will be seeing Iron Sky the coming race, don't worry. Just picked up Jarhead, The Siege on Blu-ray from Poundland. Will probably be shit, but meh, I'll grab it. That shit for £2. I had the same thought about The Scorpion King. I think there's been 4 Scorpion King movies. I like the first one. It's not as good as The Mummy, the original Mummy, but it's a good watch with The Rock. But I've never seen any of the Scorpion King sequels, but I would imagine they're pretty shit as well. What's your opinion on the Kevin Costner film Silverado? It's one of those terrific westerns from the 80s. I can't give an opinion because I probably only saw it when it first came out and I've never seen it since. So I don't really remember much about it. Jambo Shango and the Randy Moles movie show. I love that. That's great. Hello. What's that? What's this about paedophiles, Chris? Glasgow Celtic paedophiles. Is that a new football team? Oh, Bloodsport. I don't know. I've never seen that one. Hard Target and Bloodsport are Van Damme's best. Hard Target, yeah, I liked Hard Target, but yeah, I've never seen Bloodsport. The first Avatar was rubbish. He's talking about the highest grossing movie of all time. Well, at least probably for the next 2 weeks anyway. I think it's merely about $50,000 away from being toppled. Kiss my ass. Now, boys. Colin the Frog. Colin the Dog. Hello. I found a true film fan. Nice to meet you, Paul. Nice to meet you too, Nigel. Yeah, the Thing has an Arrow release. That's the one I've got then. It's a big, thick cardboard release. Master of Blu-ray hunting. I wouldn't go that far, but we have fun anyway. In the future, DVDs and Blu-rays will be a thing of the past and people will be getting them online. Probably in the future, just everybody will be streaming. I know we can deny it is ever going to happen, but technology... I was talking to my mum this morning, going off rails a minute. I was talking to my mum this morning about when we used to go to Florida. And I was kind of a little bit annoyed that here I have a phone with like nearly 1 terabyte space on the memory, 4K. And I remember when we used to go to Florida, I used to have this big old JVC digital camcorder, and I used to have to carry around an extra battery around my neck in case it ran out, and then record onto tapes. Now, I managed to transfer a few of those tapes onto some DVDs, but then it's a case of getting it onto a computer and then doing a file for it, so it's such a long-winded, and I'm kind of annoyed that people now get to go on holiday and get such good footage and such fantastic footage in 4K in stereo and all that kind of shit. I'm not annoyed at people going on holiday doing that, don't be silly. I'm annoyed that technology wasn't good enough when we went. And it really annoys me that I wasn't able to get the best, because we couldn't take the camcorders around water parks. Obviously, if they get wet, I can drop my bloody phone in the swimming pool, it won't matter, because it's waterproof. But it's really annoying that you can't just walk. Back then, in the 90s, you couldn't walk around a Disney theme park just recording with your phone, and everything's there and then, and you can upload it to YouTube. I was born too early. I should have been born later. Don't worry, I have these little random weird thoughts. You should know that by now. What with that and the thing I read about going to hell, I wonder what's coming next. I am looking forward to seeing the new Lion King movie. Yeah, it looks really good. When is the next food video, Sweets? That was funny, the last one. Keep up the good work. Thank you. That's probably going to be one a month. So I haven't decided where they're going to be from. It's probably maybe New Zealand, or it may be maybe South Korea. I'm not sure yet. But I'll try and make it as diverse as possible. Raiders of the Lost Ark is a fantastic film. Oh, Paul. Yes, hello. Paul Robinson. Wasn't he in Neighbours? You're welcome for the Ghost in the Shell code. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Oh, no. I haven't seen the trailer for Dark Crystal Age of Resistance on Netflix. Is that like a Netflix exclusive movie? Oh, because I love the film. What's your top 5 favourite Bond films? Oh, I bought Total Recall out of a charity shop today. Made a point of looking inside the case just in case the remake bandit the remake bandit has been in your area. Oh yeah, I've actually got the remake one, and I actually don't mind that. The one with Colin Farrell. I actually don't mind that, but it's the RoboCop sequel that's pretty shit. And in the Total Recall remake, Kate Beckinsale kicks some serious ass, and she looks really good in it. Top 5 favourite Bond films. Well, number 1 is Casino Royale. Daniel Craig, not Peter Sellers and David Niven. Number two, I would have to say Skyfall. Love that film. Followed by GoldenEye. I like The World Is Not Enough because I like the whole Robert Carlyle. He looks really good in it. And probably like For Your Eyes Only, Roger Moore. I really like that. There's a lot. Yeah, there's no Sean Connery ones in it. That's all too a bit campy for me. Well, no, Roger Moore was camp, wasn't he? I know Sean Connery's supposed to be the best Bond, but I never grew up with the Sean Connery Bond, so for me it's the new guys. Paul, you ain't got no chance, mate. Is your mate Claire single? Mate, if you've got a cock, she's not interested. No, she's not. She's very happily married to Lulu. Yes. 8 years now, I think. Do you like Bruce Lee movies? Okay, brace yourself. I seriously mean it. Brace yourself. I've never seen a Bruce Lee movie in my life. Oh God, I'm going to get hatred for that. Good evening, Rob the Bob. Endgame only needs is it 70 billion? I thought 70 million. I thought it was 70,000 to become the highest grossing movie of all time. Oh, if it's 70 million, it's probably not going to do it then, is it? Because it's like down to like 1 or 2 screenings now. Unless they count Blu-ray and 4K releases as well. Patrick Sherwood. Oh, is this the place in Wales? God almighty. I should know it better because I replayed Simon Wilson playing it a few times on YouTube. Landfab Wally Gwilly Gross Chill Rob William does a silly cock. That's the best you're gonna get, I'm afraid. Oh my god. How does that fit on an envelope? James Bond is so old. Oh dear. Sometimes can be lucky with a Blu-ray for £1 in 2 charity shops, or Poundland or 2 in charity shops, yeah, or whatever. Don't watch Dark Phoenix? Filmatron 4000. Why? Is it shit? It's not worse than Apocalypse, is it? This new cast, well, new cast, you know, the younger cast, the prequel cast, or whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. They've done really well. You know, First Class was really good. Days of Future Past was bloody brilliant. Yeah, they've done really well. I've enjoyed their films. But they maybe not hit the mark with this one. It's a Blu-rays and vinyl. Hello. 1 p.m. Central America time. Lovely. Oh, Alan. No, I have not seen the Deadwood movie yet. I've got that on my Skybox to watch. It's just been so many other things to watch. And I'm trying to fit it in between episodes of Love Island. Yes, I will get to see it. Is it good? Have you seen it? Because I absolutely love the original series. Ah, Paul wants to know if we're planning to buy another cat. I would like to, but I don't think it's going to be something that's going to be happening because I live at home and my mum's not getting any younger. Oohies. And I think it was a bit of a job for my dad as well because, you know, sometimes if I'm at work or I'm not around, then he has to tend to both mum and the cat as well. And the vet's fees because Bobby was fine for like 9 years, or 8 years or so, but towards the end of Bobby's life, we were doing quite a few trips to the vet, and vet's fees are horrendous. Thankfully, we had insurance. I mean, when she had her leg chopped off, it cost 1,500 quid, but the vet. The insurance covered, I think it was 1,300 of it, so most of the vet's fees were covered. I would like to have another cat. Me and Mum talk about it. You know, we keep talking about Bobby. I mean, I've got a cushion downstairs moulded in with Bobby's head, actual head photograph. And yeah, I do miss her walking around, jumping up on me, purring. And when it gets to warm weather like this, she used to come up and sleep on the side of the bed, you know, with my ceiling fan going. So I do miss it. I do miss it. We both miss her dreadfully. We all miss her dreadfully. I do get to, oh God, I better think about the words I'm saying. I do get to dabble a bit in pussy because when I go to Lulu and Claire's, Maya, which is their cat, so I get to have cuddles and I love Maya. She's the cat that actually came here a couple of years ago that Lulu and Claire couldn't take any longer because they had 3 cats. So they offloaded Maya here. We brought Maya to here. And she didn't get on well with Bobby. Bobby was like, yeah, this is my territory, op it. And we thought that Maya was settling in until she jumped out this window here. I left her asleep on this chair, and she'd only been in here a day or two, and I stupidly left the window open and she jumped out. And we saw her the following morning over on next door's garden, but then we never saw her for about a year and a half. Until out of the blue we got a phone call from some farm 4 miles away, because they'd taken her into a vet's to get scanned because she was hanging around, and the microchip threw up our details, name and address and everything. Because we thought we'd never see Maya again. And I even printed out like 1,000 leaflets, took them around door to door and that kind of thing. But yeah, she did come back. She was a bit feral to start with because she'd actually been out in the wild for like a year and a half. And it's funny because when Lulu and Claire actually did go to pick her up because I was at work, she was a bit feral. They were living in Ashford, in Hothfield at the time. They took her to the house. The first thing she did, she crawled underneath the decking in the garden, which was her favourite place to go. And I think that's when she knew that she was like back home. And she's a couple of days, she was back to normal. And I'll tell you what, and Lou even mentions it now, that when she came back, her fur, after a year and a half out in the wilderness, in the forests and the trees and grass, her fur had never been better. It had never been healthier. Glossy, beautiful, absolutely. I don't know if anybody had maybe trimmed her or looked after her. We have no idea, no knowledge. But it would have been nice to maybe stick a camera on her and find out exactly what happened. But we were so thankful that she came back. But a year and a half she was out there. So if you have lost a pet, or you've lost, something, a cat has walked off, or you don't know what's happened to a particular animal, don't sort of like lose hope to start with, because it was a year and a half. And please make sure that your pet is chipped. If you haven't got your pet chipped, go and get it chipped. Even if, we didn't think about chipping Bobby because Bobby never went out. She went out the front, but that's as far as it goes. She went to like the door and that was it. She was an indoor cat. She was out the back. We always knew where she was. She never ran off, never even left our garden. She was an indoor cat, so we knew that she was okay. But yeah, if you get, if you've got a pet and it's not chipped, I would really advise to get the pet chipped. I know it's illegal to not chip a dog now, isn't it? But maybe they should do the same with cats as well. Where are we? We're off subject here now, aren't we? Hello, Gamer Critic. Hello, yes. Hello, Blueview. Went to HMV today and there were some amazing titles for an amazing price. I'll take it in your bargain bin. Another of my local charity shops has been doing Blu-ray for £1 each also. I grabbed No Country for Old Men, Inception 3-disc with a lenticular, and Dark Knight, Shooter, Red and Red 2. I've seen the Red and Red 2 in Poundland actually, and the Hancock with a slip. That's pretty good for £1 each. Hello, Cheetah. Lewis can't stop for long. Got visitors. When do you think the next big iTunes sale will be for films? They have had one. Yeah, they had one quite a while ago, didn't they? I thought they were going to have one at Easter, but I don't know. Maybe towards the end of the summer. Who knows? Because they're also like closing down iTunes, aren't they? They're splitting it up so that there's separate movies, music, and separate apps. I don't know how it's going to work, but it's all going to change. So maybe they're not doing it for that reason until they've sorted it out. UK film fan, hello. Will you be getting the re-release of Weird Science when Arrow bring it out? That's probably one that I would actually pick up because I do like that film. Endo 11. Hello. Greetings from Canada. Wow. Did you get your Harry Potter sign that probably go under the projector and hide the wires? That's actually a good idea, actually. I didn't pick it up yet, but I don't know. I think that might be a little bit too long. I'll have to take some measurements and then pop back into the range, wouldn't I? And there might be another sign that I could use, maybe. Are you planning on watching any more Halloween films? Yeah, the new one from last year. I haven't still got there to bloody watching it yet. Child's Play 2019 in cinemas. Never was a big fan of Child's Play, to be honest. Do you think you spend more now on physical media or in the Apple Store? More on physical media, definitely. Because what with all the Poundland stuff and the CEX and, you know, the new releases and 4Ks that come out, yeah. Especially like the last 2 months, I haven't really spent that much in the iTunes Store. Jake, aka Eggin, hello. Recently came across your channel, loving your videos and keep up the great content. Welcome. Great to have you. I love new people coming in. Old Boy, that's a film I've never seen. Did you hear Dwayne Johnson wants to be the Thing in the new Fantastic Four movie? I don't know. I mean, he's built like the right way, isn't he? Built like a brick shithouse, more right. Bert Boy 93. Hello. Sorry if my English is bad. I am from Belgium. 15 years old. Welcome. Belgique Fabrique. That's probably confused him, but that's probably a smile on a lot of Only Fools and Horses fans' faces. Yeah, about 400 Steelbooks I've got left. More excited over Toy Story 4, definitely. Where I live, they're building a new shopping centre and 5 restaurants. Oh, and 5 restaurants are pulled out, so it's going to be an empty floor. On the cinema on the top floor. I'll tell you what, our little place called St James, where I go, where our Cineworld is and Poundland and all that. When that opened last year, I think it was May or June it opened last year, Frankie and Benny's was going to be the main restaurant right next to Cineworld. And it looks like a Frankie and Benny's exterior restaurant. They pulled out at the last moment, so they were hunting around for try and find someone to move in. Now, we've just had a Casper's dessert bar open up, which I haven't been to yet, but I will take you to it and we'll order something. But also a restaurant called Hancock's was due to open. American steak bar or burgers and that kind of thing. They've only gone and pulled out, the bastards. Yes, so we're still left with a nice big restaurant spaced shop exterior with all the kitchen in it and everything, and nothing to go in there. And it desperately needs a proper restaurant in that estate shopping complex, because we've got Marks and Spencer's, but it's a food. It's a simply food. We've got Costa's you can sit in and have something to eat. You got Greg's. You got a Burger King. I never see anybody in it. And Casper's, but there's no. Oh, we got a Nando's. Yeah, there's a Nando's. So that probably does pretty well. I've been in there. I ate in there last year on one of my Blu-ray hunting videos. But we're missing a proper main restaurant. I would say that the look of that restaurant, Pizza Hut, would fit perfectly. Now in Ashford, there's a Cineworld, and right next to it is a Pizza Hut, and they look very similar. But the way that this building is in Dover, it looks perfect to be a Pizza Hut. So, Pizza Hut, if you're out there, we desperately need you in Dover. But I'll tell you what, I'll be shitting myself if Toby Carvery decided to open up. Oh my God, I'll be down there every day. Oh, I do love a nice Toby roast. Oh dear. Where are we? Robin, I keep calling him Robin. Robert Pattinson as the Batman. Carl says Avatar is far from rubbish. I know it's fashionable to talk it down and jump on the bandwagon, but bore off. Do you know what? I know that I might be in the maybe not the minority, but I really love Avatar. I really do. I'm even wearing blue. Yeah, Smurfs in space, or whatever you want to call it. I do love Avatar. And I remember when it first came out, 2009, wasn't it? We were all going to go and see it in London. Me, my mum and my dad. Mum had this horrific medical emergency with hospital and ambulance and everything, so we missed out on it. So a couple of days later, I just booked the ticket to go on my own. Yeah, I know, on my own. I love going to the cinema on my own. To see it at Cineworld in Ashford, because we didn't have anything in Dover, and I think that might even be before maybe View was built down Westwood Cross. Yeah, 2009. No, maybe not, because that's 10 years. So it probably was there, but just didn't go to it. And it was an experience. I mean, we're talking about Cineworld in Ashford, which is not a really good cinema. You know, it's so dated. It's 20 years out of date. Same seat covers, same carpet. Nothing's been fixed. Very old, dated looking cinema inside now. But it was an experience seeing it in 3D. And I tell you now that being stuck in that cinema for that experience for like 3 hours, 2.5 hours, however it was. When I came out of that cinema, my eyes were totally fucked. Not because of what was inside and what I saw on the screen, but how dull the world was outside. And it was so dull. Everything was grey, murky colours. And you'd been in this amazing, glossy, bright colours popping for like 2.5 hours or so. Yeah, and I was like, shit, I want to go back to Pandora. But yeah, I really am looking forward to the new Avatar films. I really am. I'm probably one of the few people that really are looking forward to, Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many he's doing. But I still have a soft spot. I still have a soft spot for the first film, and I love putting it on. And Avatar is my favourite 3D movie of all time. I will stick that on in here anytime on the projector. And it just blows my mind. It blows my mind exactly how good it is and how good the colours are and the immersive experience of James Cameron's 3D, because no one can do 3D like James Cameron. But yeah, I really am looking forward to it. I know it gets shit on. People shit on it all the time, but it is a modern day classic. I'm surprised you didn't buy last week. Can you forgive me? Because it's only got a DVD release in the UK. But I am going to watch it on my Apple TV 4K because it's in 4K with HDR. So I'm going to rent it. Which is better, Infinity War or Endgame? Having seen Endgame, recently, it's come to my conclusion. I do like Endgame, but Infinity War is definitely the better film. More tension, more action. Have you seen the trailer for Marvel Phase 4? Is there one? I don't even know what's been involved. What is included in Phase 4? Because Spider-Man Far From Home is still phase 3, isn't it? That's not being included. I don't know what phase 4 films are. It's probably like Ant-Man 3 or something, or Guardians 3. Speaking of Arrow Video, they have a buy one get one. Yeah, I know. We know. You might want to look. Yes, it's a strange company. It's very retro, isn't it, and very ye oldie. You know, a lot of independent stuff. So I don't normally go for independent stuff, but if there's a title that I like, you know, like I was saying earlier on, maybe I'll pick up Candyman. Then I just need to find something else, you know, to pick up. But I'm not familiar with a lot of Arrow releases. Joba Ordaels, forgive me if I've got that wrong. I'm seeing Dark Phoenix on Wednesday. What is your favourite robot movie? Oh, that's interesting. Just a favourite robot movie. Not Terminator 2. Cyborg, isn't it? Cyborg, robots, they're all the same. But other than Terminator 2, my favourite film with a robot in it. iRobot would be too simple because there's robots everywhere. I don't know about robot, but I like AI, artificial intelligence. I really do like that film. They're not robots, but they're like, well, they are robots, aren't they? They are really robots, yeah. So many robots in movies, isn't there? Hello, Mandy. Mandy Canning, hello. Do you like Lord of the Rings? Who doesn't? Oh, someone's going to put on here now. I hate Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, but if you don't like Lord of the Rings, you're banned. You're banned from the live chat. Only joking, you can stay around. Jackie wants me to sit down and watch Bruce Lee films. I'll send them to you in the post, by all means. If you send them to me, I'll watch them. Avatar deserves to win. It's 10 years older, yeah. And the MCU had already 21 movies to make a big hype. Avatar didn't, so Avatar deserves to win. That's funny, isn't it? Avatar just went absolutely global with one movie, but it has taken like 21 movies for the MCU to strike gold. But having said that again, 21 movies in what, 11 years? It took Bond 40 years to do 24 films. What's the weakest Avengers movie in your opinion? Age of Ultron, probably. I love it. I really do like it, especially for James Spader, but I prefer the other Avengers movies over Ultron. I'll still sit down and watch it. And part of it was filmed in my hometown in Dover Castle as well. What film would you like to see another film from? Oh, like sequels. Uh, well, we know we're getting a John Wick 4, so that's good. What would I? There's no point saying Star Wars because we've got Star Wars coming. What else would I see? What else would I like? We're getting another Terminator. We're getting another Godzilla. What would I like? I don't know. What kind of like ended near that could have been improved upon? Don't know. Have to think about that one. No, I haven't seen Ma yet. 8 p.m. in Belgium. Lovely. Deadwood movie was really good. It rounded off the show well, and all the old characters are in it as well. Fantastic. Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Top 5 westerns. Mine are Once Upon a Time in the West, Unforgiven, My Darling Clementine, Heaven's Gate, and High Noon. None of them for me, really. I've never seen 4 of them. And I didn't like Unforgiven. I can't really do a top 5 western. I do like westerns, but I mean, I saw Open Range once. Kaylee Velt says, I can't hear you. So is the volume gone down or something? Please talk louder. Yes, I think I was mumbling earlier on. I think that's what the reason was. Did you know that the Muppets on Sesame Street, Big Bird, Cookie Monster and Elmo were on lip sync? Oh my God, they were not, were they? Oh, I bet that was fun. I take it everybody can hear me now. Matt Bulge in your dreams. That would mean going back in time. Top 5 favourite CGI movies. Oh, gold. Top 5 CGI. Well, Avatar is going to be number 1. Totally. Probably one of the Avengers. Probably like Infinity War would be up there as well in my top 5, especially for Thanos. I don't know. There's so many, isn't there? Apparently I need to watch Bloodsport as soon as possible. I grew up watching all JCVD's movies. Bloodsport and Kickboxer especially. Go buy a new phone? I don't think so. I don't think you can get any better than the phone that I've got at the moment. Have you seen the Titanic big sleeve from Germany? I did see that, yeah. Unfortunately, it just went downhill, didn't it? With big sleeves here, unfortunately. Do you like John Williams' music? Yes, definitely. John Williams is my favourite movie composer. I'm going to give a time out soon to Kaylee V and Mad Bulge. Let's keep it civil, please. Who's your favourite Batman? Christian Bale, definitely. Ben Grant's off. Thanks for popping in, Ben. They had The Collector in Poundland today, also on Blue. Great little horror flick. Oh, okay. Do you think that iTunes digital codes for movies on ultraviolet slips be redeemable after iTunes goes? I think you'll still be able to do it, but it won't be on iTunes. It'll probably just be through like the Movies app, whatever they're going to be doing. Do you like Trainspotting and Trainspotting 2? I haven't seen Trainspotting 2 yet, but Trainspotting 1 I liked. Hello, Alex Truman. Oh, RA says, seriously, Avatar was complete shit. It was a remake of Fern Gully. Hello, Jules. Jules has joined us. Not to be rude, but would love to know how old you are. 82. I'm looking pretty good for my age, do you think? I'm actually 48. 2 years to the big 50, if I get there. I'm sure Lulu and Claire have got something planned for me for the big 50. Carl loves going to the cinema on my own. So do I. I much prefer going with other people. I much prefer it to going with other people. And the odd occasions you get the theatre to yourself. I know sometimes I've been in there and there's been nobody in there at all. But yeah, a lot of the films I go to, Lou and Claire wouldn't be seen dead in. You know, they're not sci-fi people, they're not space people. But the occasional films that they do like, you know, like John Wick. And I mean, Lulu only just barely tolerated Ready Player One. But I'll grab them, you know, I'll pull them into the cinema every now and again. I've got a feeling that they're going to push it the other way soon. And they're going to force me to go and see the Downton Abbey movie with them. No, I've never seen Downton Abbey TV series. But I don't know if there's something people would like me to review and what I think of it. I don't know what I would make of it, actually. There's a new film called The Eternals. Oh, yeah, Marvel movie in 2020, starring Angelina Jolie. Frankie Benny's was one of the restaurants that just pulled out literally last week. New builders, jewellery shops, market, clothes shops, and Nando's on the 3rd floor. It's probably going to just be occupied by nail bars, charity shops, and Poundlands. I'm surprised no one has said who would be Batman's allies in Pattinson's Batman. Catwoman should be an ally, much like Vicky Vale in the Burton Batman. Change it up a bit. An Arrow title I'm sure you'll enjoy is Miracle Mile. It's a great 80s end of the world film. Look it up. I think it will definitely be your taste. Miracle Mile. Okay, I'll remember that one. Miracle Mile. Oh, Chappie. That's a good film. Yes, I do like Chappie. I do like iRobot as well. Falling Down is on Blu-ray, definitely. I've seen that in Poundland, actually. Tombstone. Now, that's a good Western. Yes, that's definitely one Western that I have seen that I really liked. I also need to see Bone Tomahawk. Apparently that's supposed to be pretty good. They should make a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. A shop called One Below are doing pound Blu-rays. But there's a guy on YouTube, Retro Tom, just did a video on his haul. Oh, right. So someone else has jumped on the bandwagon. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Hobbs and Shaw. I don't know if I mentioned this, changing the subject, but Tom Hardy, my mum's nurse, sees him every now and again when she takes her dog out for a walk because he lives down my area now. And I've asked her to have a word with him to see if he would like to do an interview on my channel, to see if he's interested in just having a little chat. So probably will never happen, but you never know. Sometimes these things strike gold. So yes. Also, if he can sign a copy of my Dark Knight Rises as well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. She sees him quite often taking the dog out. Good evening, Mark Brown. What movie studio would you like to work for and why? Disney. You got to work for Disney, and yeah, because then you'd rule the world. Everybody would be under your feet. Disney are taking over the entire planet. Off to watch football. Goodbye, Carl. See you later. Project Blue Book. Oh, no, I haven't seen that yet. No, I definitely need to see that one. Have you seen the movie Horns starring Daniel Radcliffe? I know you watched Imperium today. I've got Horns on Steelbook. It's actually one of the Steelbooks I do actually enjoy looking at. But no, I definitely haven't seen that one. Not yet. I forgot to ask if you had time to ask your mum to do a video re Bobby Plaque. Oh, yeah. I mean, we're all up for it. I mean, I can't remember what it was. Did you want to create a Bobby Plaque for the garden? I think. Oh, the one that you sent. Yeah, the little little small one like that with all the little dedication on it. Yeah, that was really nice. That was lovely. We haven't put it in the garden. It's a slate one, isn't it? The grey slate one. It's down by Bobby at the moment. Down by a little urn, the fastest milkman in the West. Urn. Yes, we put it there because we weren't too sure whether or not to put it out in the garden yet. I mean, I know we didn't want to put it out there in the winter, but our garden's not looking brilliant at the moment. It needs a bit of a spruce up, but it's nice where we've got it inside. But I don't know if we'll put it outside. Your big sleeve collecting is how I found your videos, so I was excited to see the Titanic. Came really quick. Oh, you ordered it. Well done. Is it got all the like the art cards and all that kind of stuff? Tremors was a kind of a western. Yes, it was, wasn't it? The Fauna Night Adventures Studio. That's an interesting name. Excuse me. Rumours are Richard McFadden, Rob Stark and the Bodyguard, could be playing Icarus in the Eternals. I'm up for him for playing Bond after Daniel Craig. I don't think there'd be anybody more perfect to play Bond. I think he might have to have an English accent though. I can take June. You need to see A Million Ways to Die in the West. I've seen that. Yes, definitely. It's so funny. So funny. Lena Caitlin, hello. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, Horns is based on a book by Joe Hill, who is none other than Stephen King's son. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Did you get the Lego Batman movie for free in your last Blu-ray hunt? I kept pointing it out. It was the first Lego movie, didn't I? I didn't actually know. No, I mean I've already got it on a steelbook, so I just picked up the 3D from I think it was HMV. I picked it up from. Sector Alpha Zero is still waiting for the Seraphim full steelbook Blu-ray I sent to you to be pulled from the Poundland bin. Yes, still in there, still waiting to be pulled. And also anybody that's watching the stream, the last giveaway, the Blu-rays for the last giveaway, they're all enveloped up and ready to go. So they'll be going out in a couple of days. The only one that's not going out at the moment is the Argo box set. I can't remember the name of the guy that won it or the lady that won it, but I haven't had their address. They haven't contacted me. So something to, I can't remember the name, but if you won it, then I've messaged twice, but I haven't had a response back. But if you can let me know your address. either by Instagram or Messenger. Make sure you get horns on. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, it's rated 18 and uncut on blue. The DVD release is rated 15 and cut. Okay, yeah. Okay, Jules. Okay, I'll dig that out in the next couple of days. I'm not literally digging it out because it's only downstairs on the shelf, but I'll do a little little video. I didn't do a little video. Did I not show it on one of my videos previously? I thought I did, but maybe not. Maybe it was like buried in a Blu-ray hunting video. Oh, goodbye, Jackie. You going? Jackie Chan fans going. Odd cards and seam holder it sleeps into, probably made in the same plant. Oh, possibly, yeah. Are you planning on getting any Arrow video Blu-rays from the buy one get one free? Don't know. I might get Candyman. I'm not sure yet. But none of the others really sort of like piqued my interest. Cold coffee, lovely. Oh, hello, Poppy. Poppy's just coming in as we're all going home. How long have I missed for your live chat? 2 hours. An hour and 55 minutes. And I was planning that this chat was going to be 2 hours long, so you got 5 minutes. Oh, God. Oh, dear. What's your favourite Muppet movie? I haven't really seen that many. I've seen Muppets Take Manhattan. Yeah, I haven't really seen that many, actually. Any Muppet movie's really good, isn't it? Oh, talking of Muppets, we haven't seen Kermit here tonight, have we? Your favourite actor and actress? Harrison Ford's my favourite actor. And my favourite actress, probably Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver or Jennifer Lawrence. I never realised Michael Fassbender was married to Alicia Vikander. He's such a lucky bastard, isn't he? I take it they got close on maybe on the set of that film they did, the Light Between the Oceans, the one with the thingy tower, the lighthouse tower. Probably then, but yes, he's very lucky. Matt V, hello. Understand. That's a good name. Anybody got any more questions? We seem to be right like at the bottom of the chat now. Usually I'm trailing way behind, but if you've got anything you want to ask me about anything, don't have to be about movies, just reel it out. Let me see what we can do. Been watching Bad Samaritan with David Tennant. Oh no, I haven't seen that. I'll tell you what I do want to watch with David Tennant. Good Omens. That looks really good. I haven't actually seen Aladdin 2019 yet. You must have been talking faster today. Why is that? Oh, because we're running 2 hours instead of 3 hours. Yeah, I must have been answering questions a lot faster. What's your favourite theme park? Well, it's got to be Disney. Disney, well, Disney Florida, Disney World Florida, and Universal Studios. I can't say I've been to the UK ones that often. I did do Alton Towers once. Never been to Thorpe Park, and never been to Chessington. Dreamland or Ben Bon Brothers down in Margate was one of my favourites growing up back in the 80s. But I'd have to say that Disney is the favourite theme parks that I've been to. Rick Slick says, where are you from? I can hear an Italian accent. Really? No, you can't. Surely you can't. Ew. Defunction Land, what? He's doing a great Jim Henson documentary series here on YouTube. Made me think of it with the Muppet questions. Oh, okay. Have you seen a film called Idle Hands? Yes, I have. Film back in the 90s. If you could make any type of film, what type of film would you make? Keep up the Blu-ray hunts. They are completely awesome, dude. I would probably have to do something that's close to my heart, which would be sci-fi, you know, space, science fiction, Star Trek, Star Wars, that kind of thing. Sprunty 1962, hello. I might be going to the London Comic Con, hopefully. How big is the TV in your movie room? With a projector. So I've got an Optoma projector up here. And the screen is over there. Because this room is fairly small, we're talking like 15 feet by maybe 10. It's actually 70 inches. So it's a projector screen that's 70 inches. So not the biggest of screens, but it's really good. And because of how I've got the setup with the speakers and the red curtains like the cinema, looks really good. And the TV downstairs is 65 inch. What's your top 5 moments from Disney movies, whether it's Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Muppets, 20th Century Fox? There's a lot. There'd be a lot to consider there. Number 1, I think probably number 1 is the snap with Thanos. Bloody hell, that was so unexpected for me anyway. But that was really emotional. Up. The first 10 minutes of Up. Can't say Muppets. Can't answer that. Bloody predictive text. Exactly. Your favourite Disney live action film? Have you mean the animated ones that they've recently done? Probably Beauty and the Beast. Followed by Jungle Book. I think the Lion King's going to blow them all out of the sea. Out of the sea. If they did a remake of The Godfather, which they shouldn't, I think you should be in it. Oh, really? Who would I be? Yeah, if they did a remake of The Godfather, which they shouldn't. Yeah, I think 3's enough. Wolf Creek, I don't know that. Will you be watching Dark Crystal Age of Resistance in August on Netflix? I think that question's been asked earlier on. Maybe by someone else. I will do, yeah. I didn't even know it existed, so yeah. I have bought the Jack Reacher film 2 movie collection for $4.99. Quite a good bargain in HMV clearance bin. Have you seen them? Yes, I did like them. I actually prefer film number 2 over film number 1. What was it called? Never Give Up or something? I prefer the second film over the first film. But they are good films. I don't know if we're ever going to see any more. But I don't think I saw a double pack in HMV yesterday. I think I only saw the separate packs. Top 5 science fiction. The Empire Strikes Back is number 1. Back to the Future. Although Lulu would say time travel is not science fiction. Star Trek. There's quite a few, isn't there? Probably E.T. as well. Poppy's having a Tom Cruise phase right now. Night of the Comet and Night of the Creeps, never seen them. Thought your Imperium Poundland Blu-ray review was spot on. Do like that Daniel Radcliffe is taking on good roles after Harry Potter. Yeah, and he's not sticking to the same old thing, is he? He's not being sort of like typecast. He's exploring his avenues and all that kind of shit. My favourite Bond film is Casino Royale. How much can you get me Split for on Blu-ray? I don't know. I don't know how much it is. It's about £4 now, isn't it, I think? Oh, let's have another bowl. Well, not another bowl, but let's have another. Oh, God, they look drenched. Oh, they're soggy now. I'll tell you what, it's quite dark in here. That is still really bright, but it's really not showing as being that bright, is it? Maybe I'll have to do the next live stream in total blackness so that you can see that. Please tell Claire that she is stunning. She will be pleased to hear that. Lou will be like, yeah, and what's your point? Yes, I have seen American History X. That was really good. I know Edward Furlong. Wow, he was really good in that. Have not got the original Batman on 4K yet. They're too expensive at the moment. They're like 20 quid each, aren't they? So maybe the 2 for 30 when they come down. Would you pick it up for me as it is? Where is it £20 for Split? That's not even the recent one. The 4K is only $9.99 in HMV, and I'm pretty sure the Blu-ray is $4.99 if you pick something else up. Where's it 20 quid? Oh, have you seen a film called Time After Time starring Malcolm McDowell and David Warner? Oh yeah, that's Jack the Ripper, isn't it? What was the other one with Christopher Reeve? Is that Somewhere in Time? Because I like that one as well. Time After Time, yes, I've seen that. Favourite scene from 50 Shades? The end credits. Will you watch the film Terraformers on Blu-ray? Oh, I've not heard of that one. That's it. Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. Never Go Back. Yeah, that's another film I never got to see at the cinema. Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. Could probably still see it. It's still showing in my cinema. Still quite a few showings, and probably if I do it in the daytime, you know, when the kids are at school and everything, then it's probably going to be empty now because it's been out for a couple of weeks. Oh, Amazon and eBay. That's a rip-off, 20 quid. Bloody hell, glass is cheaper than that. I'll see what I can do when I'm over HMV tomorrow. I'll have a look. I'm pretty sure at the front of the counter at HMV, they have the 4K there for £9.99 and the Blu-ray in the slip for £4.99 when you purchase a full item, you know, like £19, but I'll have a look. What I want to see that Jungle film is in called, yeah, it's called Jungle. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Based on true story as well. Did you see Theresa May start crying at the end of her resignation speech? I know. I know. A lot of people were like, oh my God, get her out now. She's not had a really, she's not had an easy ride, has she really? It's like, Cameron was like, right, okay, I'm going to fuck the country up. Yeah, you can clear the mess up. Oh, I don't want to get into politics, but I don't know what the hell's going on with the latest thing. They're talking about Michael Gove taking cocaine. And I came downstairs earlier on and all I saw was Michael Gove out jogging in his shorts. That's not a sight anybody wants to see. And Boris as well. I think he took some substance as well. I don't know. Well, I think we'd be better off like maybe hiring one of the Muppets to be Prime Minister. I've heard that the first trailer for Wonder Woman 1984 will be dropping towards the end of the year. Apparently, the Harlequin trailer may be released in the next month or so. I hope so. Is that is it Birds of Prey? I think it's called Birds of Prey, isn't it? Hmm. Oh, good choices, Lewis. I don't think I have your address, Jules. I'm not sure. Onward. No, I haven't seen the trailer for that yet. Today I finally finished my Star Wars collection. Now I have every single edition of the Star Wars movies on disc media. I'm going to do that on the run-up to The Rise of Skywalker. A couple of weeks beforehand, I'm going to watch every single Star Wars film and review it. You know, right from the beginning, right from Phantom Menace, all the way through to The Last Jedi, to Solo as well. And I'll just review them and then maybe rank them. I ordered 2 Blu-ray from Amazon last week and I was by my front door at 2:30 when the driver said he delivered it. He didn't even come to the front door, lazy bastard. Got £10 voucher from Amazon. Result, nice one. If you've seen If Looks Could Kill, also known as Teen Agent, starring Richard Grieco. No, I haven't seen that. Do you specifically want it on Blu-ray, Jules, or do you want it on 4K? Oh, yes. What is the time? Oh, we got 45 people in the room. Lovely. Oh, we've already gone past 2 hours. I don't want to string it out for too long. Should we say 8:30? We'll say we'll stop the stream at 8:30 instead of 9. So yeah, another 15 minutes or so. Blu-ray, okay. Hey, Big Pauly, please give Jenny Morgan a happy birth. What? You lost me on that one. I saw Godzilla King of the Monsters today. At least there's more Godzilla. That is true. There is a lot more Godzilla in it. Why is it that all the good stores closed down, like Toys R Us and M&S? Yeah. Nobody's interested anymore, are they? Everybody shops online. I'll tell you what, though. Debenhams. That's gone. Yeah, Debenhams in Folkestone, which is the heart and the soul of the town. It's been there for decades and decades. That's going in December, and they purposely built a 3-floored Debenhams in Ashford, Kent. The Marks and Spencers has already closed down a couple of weeks ago, and that's been there for as long as I can remember. The post office is now gone and moved into the back of WH Smith's, and that had a huge post office. And now Debenhams on 3 floors that was purposely built for that store is closing in December. I don't know what they're going to put there. I said to my mate at work Primark, but he says you don't want a Primark in every town. You know, there's already one in Folkestone or Canterbury or wherever. I can't see what else would go there, to be perfectly honest. You know, for 3 floors, or maybe they'll just split it and have a shop per floor. But shops are going. I don't know what it is. Town centres are changing. Town centres is not going to be about shopping anymore. It's going to be a place to hang out. You know, in maybe coffee bars. I mean, in my town centre, right next to where Vision Express used to be and Superdrug, there's now a cocktail bar that's open until 2 o'clock in the morning. Right over the road is WH Smith's. I'm surprised WH Smith's has actually existed this long. So yes, town centres are changing. We're going to be losing a lot more shops, I know it. Oh, Sector Alpha Zero is going. Bye. Jake Wilkin, hello. Blimey. He's in Mallorca on holiday. Still tuning in though. Blimey. What would you rather do? Go and sit by the swimming pool or sit by the beach and drink margaritas or watch Big Pauly? Well, welcome anyway. Wow. Oh, yes. Woolworths. Blimey, yes. Oh, I remember going in Woolworths, buying my cassette tapes and vinyl albums for a £5. Our Price Records. What about Our Price Records? B&M sells DVDs. I haven't seen any Blu-rays, but apparently someone has seen some Blu-rays. Is glass worth picking up on 4K, or is the Blu-ray picture just as good? I don't know. I've got the Blu-ray. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't specify. You know, I can't state which is better. George Murphy, wash your mouth out. I went to see Dark Phoenix today. I walked out. Really? Is that bad? They talk about X-Men Origins, isn't it? Wolverine is the worst of the X-Men movies. Or maybe The Last Stand, but really? My God. Christ, I tell you what, if it's anything like a lot of people have said, then me, Lou and Claire's review is going to be very interesting on Wednesday. Oh, rank the X-Men movies. Oh, God, it's too many to rank, I think. Too many to rank outright, I think. I might have to think about that one. What do you think of the ending of Toy Story? I don't know about the ending of Toy Story 4. It's not even out yet. Apparently it made Tom Hanks cry, but it can't be worse than the end of Toy Story 3. Yeah. The ending of Toy Story 3 makes me cry. That was a perfect ending, wasn't it, Toy Story 3? So they must have one hell of a story for the fourth one. I don't know. We'll know, won't we? My girlfriend hasn't had a bath for 3 days. Her gooch stinks. What? Have you seen My Boy Jack with Daniel Radcliffe? It was a TV movie about Rudyard Kipling's son wanted to go to World War One. No, I haven't seen that one actually. No Ma review. I haven't seen the film yet. What will you be picking up tomorrow? Don't know. There will be a video tomorrow. Yep, I hope to get that up. Although I'm half day working, so I've got to be at work at 2:30. So I shall be Blu-ray hunting in the morning. I know hopefully I shall be picking up How to Train Your Dragon 3D. I'm not sure what else though yet. How would you feel if Disney kept on making movies about the making of a movie, like what they did with Saving Mr. Banks? Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. That could be quite interesting actually. If there's a good story to it, a good behind the scenes story to it, it could be interesting. Do you think Rocket Mail might be a little bit better because Taron Egerton sings the songs rather than Bohemian Rhapsody, where they overplayed? Actually, they didn't overplay Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury hardly sang on it at all. It was Mark Martella. I think his name is Mark Martella. Or Mark Martel. If you don't know him, have a look on YouTube. Mark Martel. He's an exact replica of Freddie Mercury. He sings to the note. It's absolutely amazing, and he did all the singing. So yeah, where we thought it was Freddie Mercury, it wasn't. It was Mark Martel. All of the X-Men movies are bad. Oh dear. Hello, Logan. Logan Holland. I see the Hitcher is available from Germany. Oh yes, I like the Hitcher. I don't know if I'll get it yet. I'm off to drink some margaritas by the pool. Oh, if you are, bye. Amazon have a pre-order up for a steelbook of X-Men Dark Phoenix. I hope there is a digital version. Yeah, I'm not placing pre-orders with Amazon now because apparently they take the money like straight away rather than when the item is released, from what I hear. Hello Ian, what do you think of Blade Runner 2049? I love it. I love it. It's a great film. Very atmospheric. You say shops are going, so where my town decided to build a new shopping centre is beyond me. Yeah, I know. It's stupid, isn't it? It's like St James, my shopping complex. There's still 5 or 6 shops that are still unoccupied. Yeah, Days of Future Past was a really good X-Men movie. Are you going to see Farmageddon? A Shaun the Sheep movie? Oh, I don't know. I didn't know there was another one. Oh, Jules, you lost your cat a while ago. Oh, didn't come back. Oh. Peter, hello. Totally missed the stream. When did it start? What was it? 6 o'clock. So nearly 2.5 hours ago. But never mind, you can watch the playback, matey. Do you like Nando's? I know you said that you went there once and you would go. I would go back, yeah. I don't like spicy food. I can't stand spicy food. It has to be so plain for me. So if it's chicken, it's got to be the plainest there is. But yeah, I did enjoy it actually. Oh dear. My local CEX has tons of steelbooks that stink of fags and covered in scratches. That's not good. Haven't seen the Lego Movie 2 yet, no. Did you see England v Scotland in the World Cup? No. What if you want to cancel a pre-order nearer the time? I don't know. I don't know how it's working, but someone did say that they're having their money taken, I think within a day or two after placing the pre-order, even considering that the film's not out on Blu-ray or 4K for months. So I've stopped pre-ordering. I don't know how that works with like the price comparison as well, you know, when they lower the price. Seems a bit silly to me. How do you rate from best to worst? I'll rate the two. I'll rate the best and the worst. I think X-Men The Last Stand is the worst. Yeah, just over Origins. The best, I think Days of Future Past is the best. Oh, no, I meant, oh, you had to have him put to sleep. Not that he ran out. Oh, what was the matter with him? Oh, bless. Yeah, you know how I feel, don't you? You know I've been through that, and it's just devastating. Richard's a bit late to the party, but today popped into HMV and picked up Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom for $4.99 and both Jack Reacher films for $4.99. Ah, yes. The X-Force will be better than the X-Men movies. Can you please tell my girlfriend not to watch Love Island as it's full of nonsense and to continue watching Big Pauly? I watch Love Island. Actually, I enjoy it. I like the last series, and I'm enjoying this series as well. Yeah, both me and my mum watch it. It's really, we enjoy it. We enjoy it. Definitely going to be seeing Far From Home. Oh yes. I am thinking about getting that Ant-Man lenticular from Zavi. Definitely. Big Pauly for Love Island 2020. I don't think I would blend in, to be honest. Love Island is terrible. I don't get the hype. It's just got London chavs in it. Have you heard that Daisy Ridley is getting married? Is she really? Is she marrying anybody we know or just someone we don't know? Oh, really? Wow, congratulations for her if she is. Stanley broke Disney's rule because back last year he made a cameo in a DC movie, which Disney doesn't want any Marvel actor or actress to appear in any DC movie. Which one was that then? Oh yeah, I've heard of Cisco and Ebert or Ebert. He needed oxygen to breathe and couldn't breathe without it. Oh, bless him. The new Apocalypse Now steelbook looks nice. Yeah, it does look nice. Watched The Last Stand on Friday. Not as bad as I remembered. I like it. We talked about the Arnie film. What is your favourite horror films? Not big on horror films, but probably the new It Part 1 and Quiet Place, that kind of thing. I have a cat called Silver Sabre. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't want to go through what you guys have gone through. I know. I know. Oh, Matt V's off to make a cup of tea. Don't forget, tea bag goes in first, then the milk, then the water. Bye. Hello, Emmanuel Fortnight. Don't say anything bad about Jean Grey. She will kill you within a second. Do you still watch the Arrowverse? Occasionally. I need to catch up on a lot. I've missed a lot of Supergirl. Way behind on Legends of Tomorrow and The Flash. I think he'd out of Arrow seasons ago, so I never bothered with the rest of Arrow. Night, Jules. I'll let you know about Split. Pauly, have you seen any of Clint Eastwood's movies? I think he has been in westerns as well as detective films and comedies. Yeah, I love Gran Torino. Bloody brilliant film. And I saw, what was the one I saw the other night? It was the Mule, which was quite a good film. But yeah, I've seen the one with the monkey. I can't remember the name of it. With Clyde. I probably haven't really sat down to watch his westerns though, even though I've got them all on Blu-ray. What's your favourite trilogy? Mine is Lord of the Rings. Well, years ago I would have said Star Wars, but that's buggered now, isn't it? Yeah, I would agree. Lord of the Rings is a classic trilogy. No milk, Paulie. Milk are for the babies. Oh no, milk doesn't go in last. No, milk goes in with the tea bag first, and then the hot water gets poured in over the top. Now I've stirred a whole new thing up, haven't I? Least favourite Walking Dead TV character, and why? Eugene. Well, Eugene from maybe last season and the season before, because she's just a whiny little bitch. And I was hoping that Negan was just going to smash the shit out of his brains. Oh dear. I've started to watch Chernobyl. I've seen the first episode, so I need to see more on that. Haven't seen the Godzilla 4K yet, though. Hello, Jordan Lewis. Recent subscriber. Thank you. Really entertaining channel. Love the bin. Are you a fan of John Carpenter? If so, what's your favourite film? If you want to go back in my history of... go back through the playlist. There's something called... Oh my God, it's been such a long time since I've done it. I can't even remember what the bloody thing was called. I started to watch a series of John Carpenter films. That's terrible. Hang on a minute. Playlist. How can I forget something that I'm actually doing myself? A Carpenter's Tale. It's called A Carpenter's Tale series. I was reviewing a series of John Carpenter movies. I've only done 3. I was supposed to be doing 10, so I've got a load more that I need to do. But I do like John Carpenter movies, but I will be doing some more before the end of the year, definitely. So I can't really say what my favourite is. Not yet. What is the one thing in your collection you will never get rid of? Probably the Mummy box set. It's the padded one that looks like the Book of the Dead from... Is it not Blue Fans? One of the specialist companies that's got Steelbooks in it. Can you give any good tips for starting a Blu-ray YouTube channel? Just be yourself. Be yourself, do what you like doing, and it'll flow. Who's Flo? My favourite trilogy is the Star Wars original trilogy. Empire Strikes Back is my favourite movie ever. Empire Strikes Back is my favourite movie ever. Definitely. Wow, John Wick was an excellent trilogy until it turned into a quadrilogy. Yeah, I would like another Deadwood movie, please. I'd like another Ted movie as well. Oh, a touch of Frost and Morgan from Walking Dead was in it. Lenny James, I think. I think his name. Once Upon a Year, Once Upon a Time. What, the series? Yeah, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, the sort of the retelling of all the fairy story tales and all that. Storybook, wasn't it? It was set in with Robert Carlyle and everything. If Poundland bins sell 4Ks, will you have to rename the Poundland bin? No, because it still comes from Poundland, doesn't it? So yeah, I think it would still say the same. Big Trouble in Little China, yes. That's one film I have seen. What do you think of real 4Ks versus fake 4K? Well, I don't want to go into that, really, because there's so many subjects and there's so many talking about it on YouTube. I just like a good 4K. What is your favourite zombie in The Walking Dead? What's your favourite zombie? A dead one. Worst James Cameron film? Piranha 2. Yeah, I think probably, yeah. I'm definitely excited for The Rise of Skywalker. It's gonna be epic. Everything blue. That's the one, the mummy box set. Have you ever been to Wales? Have I been to Wales? Snowdon is in Wales, isn't it? Fwelly? Yeah, I was shit at geography at school. So probably, yeah. Favourite family movie? Favourite family film? Favourite family movie? Back to the Future. That's for the whole family. Do you watch Spare Change? Yes, I do. Yes. He's good for helping you decide what version of a film to buy based on the video and the audio quality. Yes. And before him, I watched Thingamajig, Brass Tacks, and he was also good. I really liked his sense of humour and that. But he's supposed to be coming back. Which is better, Space Jam or Looney Tunes Back in Time? Never seen either of them. Have you seen Ninja Granny? Nope. Favourite Stephen King film adaptation? Uh, oh God, probably the one with James Caan and Kathy Bates. Apparently, Stephen King didn't like The Shining; he hated it. What upcoming Disney Plus show or movie are you looking forward to? I'm not sure about movies because I don't know what they're coming up with. What bloody hell! I can't wait for The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian and the Cassian Andor show, definitely. Space Jam, never seen it. Could you imagine if Disney bought Warner Brothers? By doing so, Disney would own the DC universe. Then we could have a Marvel versus DC movie. That would be... The Justice League takes on the Avengers. Fucking hell, the Justice League will be slaughtered. Yes, I'm definitely going to see It Part 2. Oh, yes, definitely. Favourite comedy? My favourite comedy is probably the In-Betweeners movie. Plenty of people didn't like The Shining when it initially came out either. It won the Razzies. Can't wait for Clone Wars Season 7, The Mandalorian and the Cassian series, yeah. If Disney ever bought Warner Brothers, then maybe I'd enjoy the Fantastic Beasts films. Oh dear. Do you think Disney Life will change to Disney Plus because it makes sense? It does make sense. I think it'll be like rebranded and redone. Oh, I didn't know there was going to be a Jaws re-release. Oh, that should be interesting. I was going to go see Saving Private Ryan in the cinema the other day, Thursday, but I was working, so I couldn't get to it. The time was like, I think it was 6:30 or 7:15, and I finished work at 8. 11, 22, 63. That's a good series. I like that. Shrek 5? We're not getting a Shrek 5, are we? No, I don't watch Adult Swim. I don't watch Children's Swim either. What is the most underrated movie you have ever seen? Uh, Lady in the Water. Yeah, there is going to be a Jurassic World 3, definitely. I think they've already put the date down as well. Who is the most powerful villain? Thanos, Lord Voldemort, or Emperor Palpatine? I think Thanos, because he could snap his fingers and kill the other two instantly. Late to the party, but hi from North Wales. Hello, Carl. Hot Tub Time Machine. Who's your favourite Joker? Definitely Heath Ledger. Do you like rated R films? Are there any rated R films anymore? Second Sight are doing a limited edition release of Flight of the Navigator in a couple of months. Oh, yes. After watching The Shining as a child without my parents knowing, I refused to go into the bathroom, a hotel, and a lift. I bet you was fun on holiday. Oh, God, I don't think we need a Shrek 5, do we? They're thinking, oh, look, Toy Story's doing really well. Are we going on till 9? Nah, I don't think so. Okay, I think that's about it then. So we shall wrap it up now. That's been a good 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed the live chat. It's going to be another one in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks, I tell you, with maybe a bit of a giveaway as well. But I'll put a little bit more advance notice up for it as well. And if there are any questions that you'd like me to answer that I didn't get to answer, stick them in the comments when the stream comes up as the playback. So thank you everybody for spending some time with me. I'm going to munch on the rest of my flake things now, and that light on that box is still really bright. So yes, thank you very much, and I shall see everybody on the next stream.